they already been doing video for 4 or 5 years. I am starting from scratch. I'm really showing you how to build a production and content agency from scratch while working full time. So you'll see that I'll show you some clips of me working and all of that. So yeah. Good morning. Can I do Apple Pay? I know. It's okay. Thank you. Have a good one. Have a good one. I always forget. It's okay. What is going on, everybody? This is Corey, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. This channel is all about videography, photography, the gear I use, the lighting I use, how I became a photographer, and how I became a videographer. And I'll be showing you some behind the scenes of the work I do on all of the jobs that I'm on. And another thing is, this channel is showing you how to become a full-time content creator or full-time production agency. So this is how to build a production and content agency while working full-time. Yes, I am a full-time working employee. I work at a manufacturing company and I'm a full-time machinist. And when I leave that job, I am doing my videography and my photography. So I'm going to show you the ups, the downs, the days I get busy, the weeks I'm not busy, and what I do to accommodate my time and how to stay busy. So with that being said, my name is Corey, and I'd like to introduce myself. So, I am originally a photographer. I first picked up my camera around April of 2023. So, I've only been shooting a little over a year, about a year and a half. And first time I picked up the camera, it wasn't for photography or videography, it was actually for product photography, because I used to make hair and skincare products. So let's talk about that. I made hair and skincare products for about 3 years, and business was going good. Business was going great. And I'm in Connecticut, and we had a bad rainstorm for about almost a week. It was raining constantly, constantly, constantly. And in my lab down in my basement, that's where I make all my products. It got flooded and it started to build mold around the products and around the raw material, my oils, my butters. And I didn't feel comfortable selling that product. So I shut down my website. I was still using it because I didn't actually see mold on the product, but it was around the environment. I felt comfortable using it for myself, but I didn't feel comfortable selling it to others, because I didn't want to have no cases or nothing like that. So I still have the camera. And my wife, she does an outreach program for our church every June. So I decided to capture that. I just decided to get some video and some photos. People loved it. They wanted me to actually, they didn't want, I saw people liking photos and everything. So I offered to do a photo shoot just to, you know, use the camera more, get familiar with the camera. I was doing my research on the exposure triangle and all of that. So I did a photo shoot, a mini photo shoot at the church. And it was only about, I think like $40 or $50 I charged per person. And I was there for a couple hours just shooting. I was editing after, and actually worked out because my mom, she had Adobe software. So she had Photoshop and Lightroom. So I just used her account, and I was editing photos. So that was June. That was the end of June. And then I just did little mini photo shoots here and there. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just getting comfortable with the camera, you know? So October came, there was a fashion show in downtown Bridgeport at the arcade. And I went, I just showed up, hey, you got an extra seat for a photographer. So they got a seat at the end of the row. It wasn't the best spot, but it was good enough to get some good, decent photos. And my first camera, it was the Canon 200D, the SL2, and everybody know that's a DSLR, and it was slow. Highest ISO without grain can go like maybe 1200, something like that. But in the arcade, it was very dark, so I had to boost my ISO up. So with that, I learned how to shoot in dark settings, and after that, I started to get familiar with talking to models and all of that. So I started to do a bunch of free shoots, trying to build my portfolio because I like the camera work. I like taking pictures and all of that. So that's one way that I boosted my recognition is I started to give out free shoots. So if you're a new photographer, a new videographer, offer to do free shoots to boost your portfolio. You will boost your portfolio, and also the model will boost their portfolio. So that's one way to actually get recognition and to get yourself out there, to get your feet wet. So I did that. I started to do a bunch of photo shoots. People started to pay actually, and I did started to do events, and I wanted to start getting into wedding photography. So it's my first year, and it was around New Year. I started joining the wedding pages on Facebook, like Connecticut weddings, Connecticut wedding finds, and all of that. I'm on about 5 to 10 different wedding pages. They probably sick of me now because I'm always posting, but it was this one wedding group where it was New York, New Jersey, Connecticut weddings, something like that. I offered to do a free wedding, right? And I got a lot of blowback from that. People saying, "Nah, I wouldn't do that. I don't trust him, and you don't want to just have a photographer with his first wedding. You don't know how the pictures will come out, all of that, yada yada, or whatever." And they was telling me, why don't you do a second shoot for somebody for a couple years? That's what I did, all the yada yada, and you're not ready to do a wedding by yourself and all of that. So a couple people, there's about one or two people who said they was interested. The first person said she was interested, but people was on her comments saying that, nah, I wouldn't do it and all of that. And it was another lady, Nicole. Shout out to you, Nicole. She gave me the chance. And I'll tell you, I busted my behind, and I actually put the my first wedding video. Show you in the link right here or right here, one of these, on my first wedding video, and I did pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I love like the love that was around the room and me capturing it. I was a second shooter. It was her cousin that was the lead, and I was following him. He's a great guy, and I actually did a little video. I mean, so I was doing hybrid. So that was big for me, but I pushed myself to do hybrid just to see really if I'm really wanting to do the wedding photography. So me, I'm doing photography and videography on one wedding. So I delivered over 500 images. I think it was a 7-minute highlight film. Mind you, my first ever wedding and my first year of photography. So I do that. Build my portfolio. Again, I offer to do it free. So again, I'm telling y'all, the new photographers and videographers offer to do things for free when you're building your portfolio, and it works. It helps, you know. So and then they gave me a $200 tip. So technically, it wasn't free, you know. So that worked out. And again, thank you, Nicole and Andre. I really appreciate y'all. And I'll show you that video is somewhere up here. Y'all can click it and check it out. And after that, man, I had a portfolio. I was always posting pictures. They got tired of me. I know people got tired of me on the Facebook and Instagram, but that was fine. I kept posting. And this is, what is it, November 29th, 2024. So from April 24th to November 29th, I've done about 10 weddings. No lie. I've done about seven photos and 3 videos. So I'm telling you, build your portfolio, get the free content or get the free shoots out to up your portfolio. And listen, you'll have something to show to people. You do good work, you're confident in your work, just post, show the bride, show the soon to be bride, the soon to be grooms, and you know, you can grow like that. That's how I did it. So with that, I've done plethora of photo shoots, a bunch of events, headshots, doing headshots, editing. So now I'm starting to get into videography. That's where it's at. So I'm getting into videography and I am trying to build a production and content agency in 2025. I'm building for 2025, right? So I have the Canon 200D, the SL2, and my main camera is the Canon EOS R. And I'm looking to get the R8 hopefully soon. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I'm really excited about the R8. I actually rented it and it should be here in the next couple of days. So I'm excited about trying it out. It shoots 4K 60 and that's big for video. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so this is what I'm doing. I'm building a production and content agency while working full time. So I'm how I'm getting gigs. Like I said, I'm posting on Facebook, on Instagram, making connections. You have to make connections with other photographers and videographers. I get a lot of gigs off of that, and I am I'm on Bark. I don't know if you heard of Bark, but it could get you leads, but I'm not crazy about it. I got one gig off of that. It was pretty good, and yeah, word of mouth is big. So I'm just posting, collaborating, and I'm building relationships content with other content creators and production people, you know, videographers and cinematographers and photographers. So that's where I'm at right now. This is actually my second episode on building a production and content agency while working full time. I've done a bunch of cold calls, and I actually done a real estate video for a lady. I was doing cold calls and she was saying how, no, I'm good. I don't need, I was asking her if she can use some content showcasing one of her properties while I was doing a walkthrough, and she first said, "No, I'm good with that," but then she hung up, and then a couple minutes later, she had messaged me, "Hey, how much would you charge for the photo and video?" But me, I'm new to the real estate, and I've never done one before, so I didn't know what to say. I just said I'll do the first one for free, and we can talk about after that. I felt that I didn't do good. My gimbal, it didn't shoot vertical. It don't shoot vertical, so I was doing handheld, and it was bad. The lighting, I just did bad on that. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't happy with the product I sent out, and she kept it 100. She said she can't use it. I tried to fix it up. She said it was better, but she still said that she couldn't use it. I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at myself for not delivering it, if that makes sense. But I'm not killing myself about it because it was actually my first time doing real estate. So I'm actually going to reach back out to her soon when I get the R8, and I got a um a vertical clip for the I have a Fiotech, the Scorp C, and I have a easy I forget the name of it. It's like a vertical clip where you can shoot vertical. So I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna actually do a couple, and I'm gonna send it to her, see if she will be interested. But yeah, she has 22K followers on Instagram. She has about 7K subscribers on YouTube, so that would be good. Another thing I'm doing with the cold calling is detailers. Reaching out to detailers to see if they need work. I'm really trying to get contracts. I said contract. I'm really trying to get construction, but the one that I spoke to, they do like high risers, and they got to go through insurance and all of that. So I'm still waiting to hear back from them. Well, there is one realtor that's really interested, so I'm going to work with her. Her name is Angelina. So she's from the area I'm around. So that's going to be good. I I'm just thinking about things that I got going on since my first episode. It's been about 2, maybe 3 weeks. I have to post. I'm gonna try to post at least once a week. And there's a guy who does roofing. I was speaking to him, and he said the new year he's putting out sales, so he's gonna want to do a video. And I've been reaching out to med spas to see if they would like to have some free content. Again, the Bible said it's always good to give than to receive. So I like to give out, starting a relationship. I like to give, something for free, for a business that I see that they're in need for video content for their Instagram or their social medias, So when I like to go on Yelp. So when I'm on Yelp, I will search video, not video, I will search, say, a med spa. I'll look them up. Say, for instance, it's Naugatuck Med Spa LLC or whatever it may be. This not a real med spa, but it could be a name. I'll click on their website. I don't see they have any. Um, I don't see that they will have any videos on it. So I will check out their Instagram. They don't have no videos, so I will call them like, "Hey, my name is Corey. I'm a new freelance videographer around the area, and I'm calling med spas around, and I see that your Instagram and your Facebook doesn't have no video content. Is there a reason why?" And if they said whatever it is, I say, "Hey, is it okay if I come and do a free video for you?" And it'll be totally free, no strings attached. I could come shoot a quick little video, a little commercial for you, edit it and get it back to you. And if you like it, you can use it. If not, you don't have to use it at all. It'll just take a couple minutes of your time for the day. So that's how I'm going about cold calling, and try it. If it works, it works. But I have to start following up on the companies, and I have to start going into companies. I want to start dealerships also. So that's one thing that I want to start doing, going into dealerships. So I have a busy next couple of weeks. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to keep you guys updated, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, my name is Corey. If you're a videographer, if you're a photographer, hit that like button, subscribe. I'm going to be dropping some jewels. I'm going to be dropping my camera gear, my lighting, my audio, all of that, just so I can, help out other creators, and I'm watching other creators. I'm learning, and YouTube University. I know everybody say that, but it's real YouTube University. And just check me out. If you like what you hear so far, hit that like button. Comment down below, let me know if there's any ideas you have that you can shoot my way. Constructive criticism, I'm always, you know down for that. I have thick skin. So yeah, so my name is Corey, and this is Business by Corey, and I'm showing you how to build a production and content agency while working full time. And remember, I'm on my first year of actually picking up a camera, so cut me some slack. I'm not like the other people who's doing this where they already been doing video for 4 or 5 years. I am starting from scratch. I'm really showing you how to build a production and content agency from scratch while working full time. So you'll see that. I'll show you some clips of me working and all of that. So yeah, y'all just follow, like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.